Welcome everybody. Jan O'Brien here, WBNL Coaching. We are in week 8 of our 12-week series on real estate team building. I'd like to kick it off with just reminding you that if you have missed any of the series, we have it all recorded. It's here on Facebook, of course. However, if you want to be able to jump to any of the tips that we already have, last week we talked about know your agent attraction value proposition. I'm going to build on that today. And I just want to remind everybody that you just need to go to realestateteambuilder.com/blog. Can't maybe see that right there. Go to that site to be able to get all the replays of what we've done in the past. Okay, so let me jump into what we're going to cover today. And again, we talked last week about knowing your agent attraction value proposition. So if you've been following along and you did the work on that particular topic, then you'll be able to now take what I want to cover today and put it into practice, because you have to actually do the work on what is unique about what you have to offer if someone's going to join your team. So now it's about putting it together in what you might call your recruiting presentation, and I'm calling it your affiliation proposal. Remember, the key here is you want to attract like people. You want to attract the people that are best suited to work in your team. So let me talk a little bit about this. So here is what I'm going to talk about here. I just want to get you these notes up here. And again, all of this is in the replay up on our blog, along with some additional content, some bonus content from this live tip to help you in the series. Okay, so once you have figured out what your unique value proposition is, you're going to want to create probably just a PowerPoint presentation is what I'd recommend if you're a Mac user. You could use Keynote. But you're going to hit the key things. Here's the key things that need to be in this affiliation proposal. Again, your recruiting presentation. One, about you. Remember, we talked culture and leadership. It's got to be about what's in it for them. But what you're trying to outline in a powerful presentation is what is it about you, about your company. But you also want to leverage the company, the brokerage that you're with. But then you're going to dive into what's unique about your team within that company. Your unique value proposition, as I mentioned, that you worked on last week. What do you do for agents? Why should they join your team? And it really is going to have to focus on beyond culture and leadership, training and coaching, marketing and lead generation, and those business building systems, right? So what are you going to do with this? Well, you're going to sit down and you're going to literally think of your listing presentation. In fact, a lot of the people that I work with, I tell them to take their listing presentation, pull the pieces of that listing presentation that would benefit an agent joining your team and use that as a basis, and then build on that to include, just right down the line, who you are, what do you do, why should an agent join your team, and outline the benefits, the very unique specific benefits that are on your team. People are visual, so you're going to want to include graphics of that. Now, a couple things that you're going to want to do with this once you have it. Is everybody clear? It's really pretty straightforward. You've got to show them what is going to be in it for them. So when you have an opportunity to sit down with someone, you want to be able to just have your thoughts all in one place. This is what you do in a listing presentation. I just want you, if you're a real estate agent listening to this today, some of the tactics and the strategies that have made you successful as a top producing real estate agent, you're going to parlay those in to being basically a team leader, a brokerage within a brokerage. And all you need to really do here is show people how, like you would on a listing presentation, why the seller should choose you. You're going to show an agent why they should choose you. And again, for buyer, seller, and agent, it's about what's in it for them. It's not really about you, right? It's about what you do, the services and the value and the benefits you provide for somebody to join you. So let me give you a couple key points on this. In my training here, at our training at WBNL Coaching, we have this thing that we say the ABCs of sales, or the ABCs of anything, right? And it's about always be connecting. Always be connecting. This is a connection in a relationship business. And if you develop a mindset, if you're looking to build your team, so always be connecting is when you're looking for business, buyers and sellers to work with you, real estate agents, but it's also always be connecting because potentially someone you come into contact with that's another real estate professional is someone that's good for you and your team. So you have to be prepared to present your value proposition. So how are you going to do that? Well, once you create that proposal, that PowerPoint or that keynote, you're going to either have it printed out and always have it available, put it in a brochure format, Perhaps you have it on your iPad or as a PDF so that you could easily send it to someone. All right, so those are some just very basic key things to talk about. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Hopefully you have that just like you do with your listing presentation. You're going to need the same thing, because what you want to be able to do is sit down and talk to someone about what the benefits are. And it's always great if you have a visual, or if you met somebody, or maybe you go out and visit someone you run into someone somewhere networking that's a real estate agent, and you start talking to them about joining your team. You want to be able to have a professional presentation to send them, just like in a pre-listing presentation. I keep using the analogy of a listing because it's very similar. You need to be able to professionally present the value proposition that you have that's going to impress people if you have this all ready to rock and roll and to go. All right, so that's really what I wanted to cover today. It's a series here, right? Last week we talked about what is your agent value proposition. Go back and on our blog and take a look at what those key points were. Now I want you to put it all together into a formal presentation, a PowerPoint. And next week we're going to talk about what you need to do, or I'm going to give you 5 creative ways to attract people to your team. Now that you actually have something that you could share with them, I'm going to talk to you about ways that you can find people to be able to interview them to join your team. That's what we're going to cover next week right here at Facebook Live, 10 o'clock. I want to remind you again, of course, and I just want to hit a few of the things that we have for our Real Estate Team Builder program, actually. I want to just, we talk each week. If you've been watching this series, we're giving away these tips and these actionable items as a way of sharing the content that we have on our realestateteambuilder.com. And today I just wanted to highlight in just one of the 6 modules that we cover from A to Z on how to build a real estate team. That's really what the Real Estate Team Builder program is. This is the content that we have just in the module on recruiting, attracting your perfect team, which includes an actual PowerPoint presentation that you can download and customize. There's 16 core documents that go just in this one module alone, including the 7 steps in the recruiting process, or what I call the attraction model. How to create this recruiting presentation or this affiliation proposal, including the download. How to leverage a career page in social media. 5 steps to effectively interviewing people. We walk you through those steps with talking points and things to cover, and how you effectively do a recruiting presentation. We have a 90-day plan to onboard new team associates, and then we go through in just one module alone how to retain those people once you hire them. So I just wanted to highlight those things that are available in our training program. And again, next week we're going to talk about 5, and one of the downloads is actually 50 ways to recruit people. I'm going to cover 5 key ones next week with you. And again, just go to realestateteambuilder.com where you can learn more about the program, the details of what you get in our turnkey program. And if you're not ready for team building, then check out WBNLcoaching.com. You can give us a test drive, 30 days trial to put your systems and download a ton of content and training to help you run your business as a business. That's all I have for you today. This is Jan O'Brien, again, your real estate coach to help you with team building and running your business as a business. Go check out our sites at WBNLcoaching.com and Real Estate Team Builder, and we'll see you next week right here on Facebook Live talking about 5 creative ways to attract people and then to be able to have an opportunity to talk to them about joining your team, where you'll be able to use, hopefully, the affiliation proposal you'll put together today. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you next week.